Bob Myers, who I mentioned was the president and GM of the Golden State Warriors, is stepping down. He's not going to be there anymore. He's responsible for all of the Warriors' finals run in this Steph Curry era, as a lot of people say. But what I asked was, is the Golden State Warriors dynasty over? 33% of you guys said yes. 33% of you guys said no. 33% of you guys said you would call in, but I would not wait on you. So I went ahead and recorded this episode anyway. But to give my answer on this, absolutely. This dynasty is done. I give it 4 years max until we see the big decline of the Golden State Warriors. And there's a lot more that comes into play outside of Bob Myers being done as a president and GM. Because although you may disagree, or even if you agree, I'm going to just add more fire to the fuel here. Steve Kerr is on his last year of the contract for his coaching career. Steve Kerr and Bob Myers have a great relationship. Draymond and Klay Thompson they both have to renegotiate their contracts. And the GM is a huge pivotal point in that. Understanding what your players want and understanding what the team needs is a huge pivotal point in that. There's a lot of young guys on the Warriors as well. So I want to shade this in there too, because we know the Warriors got some young talent. They still have a great team. But like I said, give it 3 to 4 years, we're going to see that big decline, because even though they have the young guys, they have a lot of talent on that team. It's up to the GM and president to put new pieces around Steph, Klay, and Dre if Draymond and Klay are still even Warriors at the end of the day. And then now that you factor all of that in, is Steve Kerr going to want to take a year off? It's so many other things that's up in the air for the Golden State Warriors. So if you ask me, I say definitely the dynasty is over. This is the man that orchestrated everything from A to B, from the start of the dynasty being called a dynasty in the first place, all the way to the end of people questioning if the dynasty is still going to exist. So if you ask me, I definitely say, yes, the dynasty is on a decline. Give it 4 years max, at max. And this team is going to turn into the New York Knicks, the San Antonio Spurs, or the 04, or no, not 04, or the 07 Pistons when Billups was just there, or something like whatever year that was. You know what I'm talking about. But long story short, I get there's a lot of talent. I understand all of that. But at the end of the day, Steph going to need them pieces around him. And whoever's there as GM and president is going to make sure they put the correct pieces around Steph and Curry, whether Klay or Dre is even there. It was a hell of a run. But I'm going to tell y'all like this. It's over with. It's over with. Just like the show. It's over with, man. But anyway, if you heard something that you agree with, disagree with, go ahead, call us 219-413-9405. And don't keep waiting. Look, don't keep waiting, man. When you see these polls go up, or when you see the opportunity to leave your quick take, 219-413-9405, just call in, bro. I promise you. You ain't got to leave a whole paragraph. You ain't got to leave a whole show on these voicemail lines, bro. Just call in, say your little 30-second quick take, or even 45-second, 1-minute quick take. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be noise in the background, as long as it ain't nothing like crazy and insane. As long as you ain't, horns beeping in the back. As long as ain't nothing insane going on, it's okay. I promise you that. You could be at work and call in. It's okay if I hear, machines in the back. It's fine. We understand everybody listen to podcasts when they're doing something and they're active. So again, man, go ahead, give us a call, 219-413-9405. I promise you, we will still play it back, even if it's some noise in the background. So don't feel bad about it. But look, man, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Watch these games. We can't wait to touch on them. We're going to try and give a post-game instant reaction as well to some of these finals games. But until then, man, leave your voicemail. Share this with a cousin, a brother, an uncle, an aunt, an auntie, a niece, a nephew, a neighbor, a coworker, anybody who enjoys sports podcasts and listen to podcasts anyway. But until then, man, we will be back. I appreciate you on Spotify, iPodcast, iHeartRadio, therunusa.com, or even if you're watching here on YouTube. Thank you, and we will be back later on next week, and so on, and so on, and so on.